Meghan Markle once shared a particularly insightful comment about Kate Middleton shortly after their initial meeting, a statement that has gained new layers of meaning in light of the ongoing reports surrounding tensions between the two duchesses. In the early days, when Meghan was newly introduced to the royal family, there seemed to be a genuine sense of warmth and camaraderie between her and Kate. This was especially evident during the period when Prince Harry and Meghan were beginning their relationship, leading up to their engagement and marriage. The couple started dating in the summer of 2016, and by late 2017, they were ready to announce their engagement to the world. It was during this exciting time that they sat down for an official engagement interview, where they opened up about various aspects of their romance, including Meghan's first encounters with key members of the royal family, particularly Prince William and Kate Middleton. In that interview, Prince Harry described how eager his brother and sister-in-law were to meet Meghan and make her feel welcome. He noted that since they lived nearby, there had been several opportunities for casual get-togethers. Harry praised Kate's supportive nature, and Meghan interjected with a simple yet affectionate description, calling her wonderful. This moment captured a sense of familial harmony, suggesting that Meghan felt genuinely embraced by the Cambridges. At that point, the public perception was one of unity among the younger royals. The four of them, Harry, Meghan, William, and Kate, were often portrayed as a modern, dynamic group working together to represent the monarchy in contemporary ways. Joint appearances and initiatives reinforced this image of close-knit relationships. However, as time passed, accounts of those early interactions began to evolve in the retelling. Years later, in a more candid documentary series produced by Harry and Meghan, a different perspective emerged on those initial dinners and meetings. Meghan reflected on one particular evening when William and Kate visited for dinner at her and Harry's home. She recalled being dressed casually in ripped jeans and barefoot, embracing a relaxed and affectionate style that was natural to her. Meghan described herself as someone who loves hugs, a habit formed from her American upbringing and personal disposition. But she soon realized that this level of informality could be surprising or even unsettling in certain British circles, especially within the structured environment of the royal family. This realization dawned on her gradually. The formality that the royals maintained in public, with its protocols and restrained demeanor, apparently extended into private settings as well. Meghan explained how this contrast made her aware of the deeper cultural differences at play. What might seem like warm, open gestures in one context could feel out of place in another. These reflections highlighted the adjustments Meghan had to make as she transitioned into royal life. Coming from a background in acting and humanitarian work, her approach to relationships was often more expressive and direct. In contrast, the established royal way emphasized reserve and tradition, even among family members. Over the years, various reports and anecdotes have painted a picture of growing distance between the two couples. What started as seemingly positive interactions has been overshadowed by stories of disagreements and misunderstandings. The once public displays of friendship have given way to separate paths, with Harry and Meghan stepping back from senior royal duties and relocating to the United States. Looking back at that early compliment, "She's been wonderful," it now carries a poignant undertone. It represents a moment of optimism and goodwill that, according to later narratives, did not fully endure. The shift in how these early meetings are remembered underscores the complexities of blending different personalities and backgrounds within such a high-profile institution. The royal family dynamics have always been subject to intense scrutiny, and the relationship between the Sussexes and the Waleses has become one of the most discussed aspects. Insiders and observers have speculated on the causes of any strain, ranging from differing styles of communication to pressures for media attention and internal expectations. Meghan's journey into the royal fold involved navigating not just public duties but also private relationships. Her initial enthusiasm and positive remarks about Kate reflected a hopeful beginning. Yet, the subsequent revelations about feeling out of sync with certain norms illustrate the challenges she faced. In broader terms, this story touches on themes of cultural adaptation and personal authenticity. Meghan's experiences have sparked conversations about what it means to join an ancient institution while bringing one's own identity and values. The contrast between her hugging, casual approach and the more formal interactions she encountered highlights these differences vividly. Furthermore, the evolution of public narratives around these relationships shows how perceptions can change over time. What was once seen as seamless integration later became framed as a series of adjustments and potential frictions. Harry has also spoken about his protective instincts toward Meghan, suggesting that any perceived slights or misunderstandings played a role in their decisions. Today, with the two couples leading largely separate lives, William and Kate focusing on their roles within the United Kingdom, while Harry and Meghan pursue independent projects in California. The early days feel like a distant chapter. That simple phrase from the engagement interview serves as a reminder of the potential for connection that existed at the start. The intricacies of royal relationships continue to fascinate the public, offering insights into human interactions under extraordinary circumstances. Meghan's early verdict on Kate as wonderful encapsulates a fleeting moment of positivity amid what has become a more complicated story. As both women continue their respective paths, Kate as a future queen consort, supporting major causes like early childhood development, and Meghan engaging in advocacy and media productions, their individual strengths shine through. The initial warmth expressed in those early interviews may not define their current dynamic, but it does highlight the possibilities that once seemed promising.